Greetings once again, Orphanites. Welcome back to our filmmaking vlog here on the web. As always, I'm your host, and we're going to do kind of a quick one this time around. If things look different here, it's because my production office, also known as our dining room, is being used as my wife's office this week because she's working from home. So we had to do a little bit of changing around the way we have things set up. Anyways, wanted to give you a quick bit of news. I finally got around to finishing my editing and putting in electronically my latest draft of the script. I'm very happy with it. I did a little bit of slashing and burning and managed to cut out 12 pages of fat and leaned it up a little bit. Makes it a lot better. Hopefully it's going to be the last version of the script. Although there was a couple of lines I put in that I realized after I went back and looked at it didn't exactly make perfect sense, so I cut one of them out with the pen. I'll fix that later. Anyways, what we're going to do today is just go over a few of the resources that we've been using in the making of this film. Not actually in production yet. I mean, doing all of our pre-production work and development work. I've got a stack of books here that are things that I've been using, things I'd be glad to recommend. First off was writing the script, of course, and I used How to Write a Movie in 21 Days by Vicki King. Didn't actually make it all the way through the book. She has a pretty good way of doing things. Probably how I would have done it even without reading the book, really, in a way. She wants you to do proper formatting and all that, of course, but it's really more of a write what's in your head, go back to it in a couple of days, thin it back some, rewrite it, and keep going back and forth like that until you actually have a movie script. Another one was The Independent Filmmaker's Guide, How to Make Your Feature Film for $2,000. I really liked that. That was a nice, thin little book, but it has some good information in it. I wish I could make my film for $2,000. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little more than that. But for the type of filmmaking he's talking about, you really could do it for $2,000 if you're not going to have a big bloated production like I'm going to. Another one that I haven't really gotten into a whole lot. I'm very excited to get into it, though, more whenever I get a little bit closer to production. It's The Filmmaker's Book of the Dead, How to Make Your Own Heart-Racing Horror Movie by Danny Draven. It's got a lot of great information in it, all kinds of goodies. It's really geared a little bit more towards higher budget horror than what we're going to be doing, although it is low budget filmmaking that he's talking about. But he's got all kinds of great stuff in here, and I really am looking forward to getting into this a little more. As far as a production company, whenever I talked about that some, I showed you the LLP, or Limited Liability Company for Dummies book that I've been using for that. Still need to get that all wrapped up and squared away. But also I found one that I thought was sounded like it was going to be really useful. It's really thick. It's the Independent Film Producer Survival Guide, a business and legal source book. It's been a very valuable book. There's a lot of really good information in here from a legal standpoint, both for you as a filmmaker, as a producer, as the owner and writer, creator of the film production company. I haven't got all the way through it because there's just so much here, but the things that I've read in here really have been very helpful. As far as online resources, there's a site that I found. If I can open up my phone here real quick. The website is shohawk.com, SHOHAWK.com. It's a couple of guys that formed their own production company. They've been doing their own films, and what I found on here was a section they have, How to Start a Production Company. There's lots of really good information here. They do say that they, of course, are not legal experts, that you really need to consult a lawyer, which is, of course, a good idea. But a lot of the ideas they had here were really good things that I thought were really terrific. Just little things you don't really think of, at least if you're like me, you're not any kind of business expert. But it really helped in the forming of the production company. Probably our greatest resource, though, has been nofilmschool.com. If you haven't been to that site, you got to go to it. Just about everything you want to know about low-budget filmmaking is there. There's a section where you can ask questions and get feedback from people. They have several people that contribute, different kinds of columns. They cover just really anything and everything you can think of that's related to filmmaking on that website. It's really a terrific resource. I highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough, actually. Well, that's really all I have for you this time around. Like I said, it was going to be a quick and dirty one. You can find us on the web at theorphanmovie.com. Social media, The Orphan Movie. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And of course, our email is realorphanmovie@gmail.com. So let's hear from you, and we'll see you next time.